Hi, it's Hart, and you're on my desk today. Why are you on my desk today? It's because I did some shopping with a couple of different people, and for some reason, I read Katie's name as Kathie's name, and so I have two packages from Kathie and one huge package from Katie from an auction I attended with Katiestribeoffive, who also really supports the foundation fabulously, and then two two packages from Kathie Volante. So let's just get started. And I am logging in right now, so if anyone wants to join us. But this is going to be a surprise. Even though I purchased these things from Kathie's auction, what's kind of funny is when I bought them, Mary Forrester, who, if you haven't checked out her channel also, she's amazing. Mary Forrester sent me a message and said, oh, you have to see what Kathie has for sale. I won't say what the price is, but she did it by color. And so you're going to join me in this process of seeing the things done by color, and this will be a lot of fun together. So I am dumping this baby out, and we are going to, oh, sticky time. All right, here we go. Now, like I said, I have no idea what I'm in for. So it could be some of these things end up in auction. Some of these things end up in the hardest packages. And so from what I understand in the packaging, she organized it by color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it by her color. And yes, I'm making a lot of noise, but that's okay. You can deal with it. You're good to go. All right, I think that's in with the blue stuff. This is in with the red. Oh my gosh, and she has a whole journal in here. Oh, it's a book. Oh, I can't wait to see this thing. All right, so here we go. Got that, and we've got blue, 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 and fun. Okay. While I kill a couple of minutes and a couple of people are showing up here now, let me share with you a couple of things. I'm going to share with you when the upcoming auctions are, and I'll cut a separate, simple little video that is nothing but this. And that way, if they didn't watch this, then they'll at least see that quickie video. But here's how it's going to happen. All of them are going to be held on YouTube. The next one is July 13th at noon, not the normal 2 p.m. And it'll be Christmas in July, so I'll have a bunch of Christmas stuff. I'll have Curious George stuff, and then, of course, my normal stuff. And I listed here just to give you an idea of what normal means. So lace and fabric kits and jewelry and paper and some finished art and some unfinished craft kits, etc. Then I accidentally wrote jewelry and paper and mixed media. And, you know, we do it serious sometimes, we do it fun sometimes, but we generally do it fast. And I try to get 50 to 75 items per auction. So you can see the upcoming ones. July 13th at noon, August 10th at 2 p.m. That one, instead of doing like a younger version with the Curious George, this one is going to be a vintage shabby chic. It doesn't mean all the things are going to be in there. It's just, for me personally, it's easier to set up the items for an auction when I have a bit of a theme going. Now, Jessica Rapp in September is going to actually be holding the auction on her channel. I'm taking a month off, and it's so awesome that she and Darla Walker are going to partner together and hook that up there. So I'll get more information to you guys when that happens, when we get more information on how we're going to partner together to do that. Then on my channel will be all the other auctions. October 5th. Now keep in mind, that is not the second Saturday. Most of the auctions happen on the second Saturday. On October 5th, this is when that one's going to happen. My theme for that one is craft fair. You know, a lot of people like to do craft fairs to help them fund their Christmases. So I was thinking it might be kind of fun to do that around October and create a whole bunch of craft fair style items, stuff that you would put together and sell at a craft fair. Anyway, that's my idea. But again, that's the first Saturday at 2 p.m. On November 9th, again, the second Saturday at 2 p.m., I'm going to do a theme around steampunk in a Tim Holtz style. I do have some Tim Holtz stuff, and as I get more Tim Holtz stuff in, I'll set it aside, and that's what we're going to be doing in his spirit kind of theme for that. I also have some amazing Tim Holtz fabrics that I'm holding off on until November. Thought that might kind of be fun. And then in December, you know, for the birds and for the planners. I figure I can do a really cool, fun bird theme for December. And I'm sorry if I'm making you guys seasick because I'm holding this, but anyway, I just wanted to share all that with you. And like I said, that one's also at 2 p.m. Notice how most of them are at 2, but again, Christmas in July is going to be held at noon. And so that's going to be a little bit different than all the other ones. So once I get information on how we partner together with Jessica Rapp and Darla Walker, then I'll get back with you on how that works. Okay. Announcement over. Let's go back to what Kathie Volante, what I ordered from her, and then we'll get to what I ordered from Katiestribeoffive. Now, I can't help but look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. This is from Kathie, and look, that is a fixed piece. That's so cool. What a work of art. Now, I don't know if she added anything extra in here because I never saw the video of the things that I purchased. How silly is that? So I don't know if she added anything extra. So if she does show up and she notices that, hey, that's extra, the sound of paper. Isn't that lovely? It's the crease of the book being opened for the first time. Let's check this out. She has a little pocket right here. Oh, see, now I'm going to sing this song. Say you do, say you don't. Make up your mind this time. Okay, so she left the book intact. So whoever buys it can choose to alter it or just keep the book as it is, as a decorated book. And that is so cool. And she did the back page as well. What an awesome idea. I like that a lot. That is pretty. And look, it's very three-dimensional when you look at it like this. So I think what I'll do, I think I'll put this in the auction. And I'll take a photograph of it and maybe even make, for the book month, I might make little kits for people to do something like this themselves. And that'll be really easy for me to, well, although on the book month I'm trying to mail it media mail, so I really can't do the paper thing. All right, I'll take pictures of this and tuck it into a couple of the books. That'll be a better idea. And then hopefully the supplies that you guys get in advance, Hartists, hopefully that helps you design and create things like this. So I will take pictures of that. But look at this. Tell me that's not fabulous. Look at that. All right. When I flip it over, oh, this is from D. Hauk. Is that Deborah? In 2019. That is a beautiful work of art. Oh my gosh. What is the first name for Hauk? Does anybody know? Oh, I didn't even see people pop in. Hey there, Tammy, Lucy, and Celeste. It's a pleasure to have you here. I feel like I'm on complete chill time because my husband and I went to the beach today. And you'd think I'd be burnt, but I guess I'm outside enough not to be. But I'm very enamored. Look at the detail that she has on this piece right here. And the flowers. See, I could hold this out for the shabby chic. That would be kind of nice. And it looks like these two even go together, doesn't it? Oh, this one's so sweet. Look at the little lady on the front. She has some rickrack that, I don't know if that glittery rickrack is coming across or not, but that's what that is. And then the bottom. Tassel dazzle. What do you call this? Oh, fringe. And then she's got like the little hearts dangling out of there too. Looks like the hearts are part of that pink fringe. That's a cool fringe. And it actually is a working bag. And this one is Andrea Stever. That is really cool. No, those are adorable. You know what it kind of does for me? It gives me kit ideas. So I really think that this would be fun for me to just list off what items it would be to make this. And I do have 6 canvas, you know, very cool canvas bags that are about this size, a little bit longer, and maybe the same width. And I have 6 of these, and I could possibly kit together 6 things for people to make their own. I mean, it'd be different tassel, but the concept gives me the idea of how to kit them. So yeah, that's what that's doing for me. So I'm going to set those aside because I'm going to get the kits. All right, I'm keeping the blue on the side, and we're going to get to the pink. Hold on, noise. Little C is in the house, and Rose is in the house. You know, when I say hello to everybody, I get so nervous that someone's going to come in, and I'm not going to notice everybody all the time, because I'm not always good about looking at the chat. And then what's going to happen one time? One time, I'm going to end up missing someone, and they're going to get really upset. I know that's going to happen. But now you guys can see how I'm going to sort for the auctions. I mean, I'm going to do this in a much more efficient way in planning for which, you know, the auctions coming up, because, oh, this will be helpful for when I make the shabby chic kits. Look at these cute little bows. Only your bows knows. All right, so she has pink stuff here. I'll come to that in a second. And then she has pretty little pink flowers. I don't know if you know this, Kathie, and for those of you who joined late, this is Kathie's first bag to go through. And then I'll go through the next one. But look at this cute tassel. You know, maybe I'm putting too many ribbon things in the tassel kits. This tassel is fabulous and chunky. So maybe I'm not too far off from having it done. What a perfect tassel example, though. Isn't that good? Look at how sweet it is. The way that we're going to do ours when I mail out the tassels eventually. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. But they're key rings at the top instead of this pretty little ribbon. But this would be really cute on a Christmas tree. You know, if somebody did like a pink style Christmas tree. And maybe that's because my brain is on Christmas in July. You know that's happening. All right, we have pink ribbon. This is definitely going to go on the shabby chic month, which is, and I've got to get this memorized myself, August. It's the August month. Are you ready for this? But I think lace is going to go in every month. I don't know that I'm going to constrain lace to one or another. That looks bridal to me. Isn't that gorgeous? Holy smack-a-janoles. Gosh, I love that. That's pretty. And I call everything lace. People can say, oh, no, that's not lace. That's blah, blah, blah. No, I just call everything lace. That's okay. That's what I do. I know these are cool, huh? So if you guys wonder, because you see these auctions that we hold and you say, wait a minute, I can count that you have 41 Hartists and it cost, well, this month anywhere from $8 to $36 per package. Depends on how far the package goes, and then half of the people this month, or Christmas in July, and then one of my packages is for 8 people. And so, in any case, besides shipping and besides buying them their wish lists, I go into local crafters auctions or local crafters buy and sell sites for odds and ends and random stuff to inspire. And oh my gosh, aren't these going to be amazing in kits? And whether it's for, oh my gosh, I love this. I have to decide later. I'm not going to be able to decide right now which ones are going to the Hartists and which ones are going to the auctions. But believe me, Hartists, don't worry. You guys are also going to enjoy Shabby Chic Month, because I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to enjoy pulling that month together. That's going to be a lot of fun. I know, the Frillian lace. Sight unseen, these things were purchased from Kathie. Isn't that crazy? Oh, so I didn't even finish my thought. So, buying from Kathie's, is it still Kathie's Creative Life? You know, Kathie, I always mess up the name of your channel. I'll go back and after this video is over, when I sit down tonight, I'll go back and make sure I put the right link to her channel. So if you're live now, come back in a few hours and you'll see the link to her channel. You just got here. Oh my gosh, everyone check this. Okay, so look at that. How perfect the timing is. So I say I couldn't remember the channel, and that's the channel right there. That's Kathie's World and Friends. Also, later on when I get to update the video, when I do the lives, I can't really update the description. It's just my fixed description. But later when I update it, I'll also send you a link to her buy and sell website, which is on, not website, her buy and sell Facebook group. And holy smack-a-janolis, you're going to be happy. Okay, help me understand. What are the cute little Percy lock things for? Because that's what it looks like. You could totally dangle stuff off of it, though. That would be easy to just loop through and dangle stuff off of this. That's what I would do if I was making it, playing with it. I would loop crazy frilly things through it. So Kathie, I just decided, even before I opened your package, and still these things are sight unseen to me, but I just decided to theme my future auctions, just like the last one was strawberry shortcake, and the one before that, I have no idea what it was, but I had fun designing around it, and this one is Christmas in July plus Curious George. So I decided that in the next auctions, next month, August, I'll be planning for vintage shabby chic. You know, not just shabby chic, but also vintagey stuff. And so that's probably when I'm going to do my super vintagey junk journal kits. Like I have lots of book pages that are over 100 years old, stuff like that. And yeah, this vintagey shabby chic set that you have here, plus, you know, the shabby chic can be bright and new and fun. So I think your pink kit that you've created here, Kathie, oh my gosh. Oh, you glue inside and dangle over to the outside. Okay, that totally makes sense. Yes. Oh yeah, I can't wait to do it. I'm excited about the whole themey thing. And then in November is going to be my favorite month to prepare for, because personally my favorite is steampunk and Tim Holtz. Like if somebody decided to put flowers with urban, I don't know. I used to have the best description for that. Oh, look at how sweet. Kathie, you are making my kits so easy with this package. I'm so happy Mary's like, you have to check this out. And Kathie even had this fabulous video for it, I'm sure, because her videos are always adorable. And, yeah. Fun stuff. I know the Hartists are excited. I bet you I'm going to have an inundated Facebook messenger going, ooh, this and this and this and this. So I am going to have some fun doing my shabby chic shopping. Oh my gosh. Why is it I get excited over, you know, ribbons and bows and, oh, look, it's a whole bunch of flat back pearls. Look at that. That would have been good with the key kits, which I've seen some of the key kits that the Hartists have made recently, and holy smacks, some of them are absolutely gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. And so, yeah, I am excited that that was fun for some of you, and that you just got your kits and you're already making and finishing some of those keys. That's just cool. And I do have a few key kits, because once I sorted out who wanted them, who didn't want them, I have a few key kits left over, so those will be in the next auction. And she's got fabulous pink lace. And if you notice, she did this totally on a fabulous theme. She's got shades of pink. Did you know, in the Russian language, they don't have a word for pink. It's just a shade of red. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, this is cute. I mean, I think I'm going to need to get pink tissue paper, just because these pink things make me want to wrap the beautiful things in pink tissue paper. Oh, you know what? I'm glad that you didn't cut these up. I am glad, because now I can sort them to the sizes that people need in their kits. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Hold on. Don't worry. He wanted to disappear. Isn't that beautiful? Don't look at my fingers. You know you were looking at my fingers. You know, it was hard not to open this in advance, Kathy. I was so anxious, but I love to open it real and live online. I do. I do cheat a couple of times, like when I mess up the video and I have to start over. Or every once in a while I'll go through something in advance just because that's what I do. Oh my gosh, don't I wish I could do this? Look at how awesome these are. And it's so soft. And look how thick this one is. That is one thick cupcake. This would be one of those perfect ones if someone wanted to starch it and turn it into a bowl for their tabletop. Or however they do that with the glue to turn it into a bowl, because it just already wants to go up and into a shape like that. Okay, you know you've seen something like that. I like it. I like it. And now I'm singing that song. Ooh, a book cover would be even better. Holy smacks. Why would... And I make everything a book cover. That would definitely be even better. I'm sorry for all the noise. I know, I know. A package of fabulous buttons. Oh, and Kathy, you inspired me to make these into kits. This one, and this is amazing. So these are definitely, because on the media mail month, when I send everyone books, I'm still going to send it media mail, so I'm not going to be sending all the frilly stuff, but in advance or even afterwards, I'll send the types of things that they can do to dress up their own books like you did, because that's awesome. And which glue did you use for this, Kathy? Oh, you didn't do that. You bought it at a benefit. Yeah, I can definitely use them. Definitely. Those kinds of things inspire me to make a kit of something, you know? Oh, I know I'm going to love this. Look at this, y'all. Does anyone want to say pretty, pretty princess? Isn't that what that feels like? Oh my gosh. What a fabulous kit. How could anybody want these kits to be smaller? This was very affordable. Kathy, can I share what the kit cost was? Is that okay? They are fabulous. Oh, this is fun. So when I bought a book, a handmade book from Michelle Scott, she had the book here. Imagine this. She had the book like this, and then she wrapped the book in a beautiful scarf. And I thought that was the coolest presentation when it was in the package. And then she put, I don't know if she put tissue around it or not, but it was such a beautiful presentation like that, that I have some scarves donated that for all of you who are bookmakers, think about those scarves because I'm going to select the cherry pickings of the best of the best. This is donated from a foundation called Dress for Success, and they get very high-end donations sometimes, and I'm telling you, some of these scarves are very high-end. So if you're saving it for yourself or you're just buying it for whatever, I mean, I could save it for Shabby Chic Month, but I'm telling you what, I can't even wait. I can't even wait to sell some of these and give some of these away because they're amazing. Just absolutely amazing scarves. Ooh, look at these. I mean, and some of them are seriously name brand. Look at that material. Do you guys get the shimmer in that? Or is that just, is that coming off? Do you see the shimmer? Oh, that is a lot of material. That is exciting. I am definitely going to cut this into smaller pieces to share this out with folks. So I have a request. If somebody is watching this and really wants to be an angel to a particular individual, I only do artists that live in the United States. And there is someone who would absolutely qualify that lives in the Caribbean, not in Puerto Rico, in an international part of the Caribbean. And so I'm wondering if anybody would like to sponsor this individual for 1 month and send them a package of art and craft supplies. Once I learn more about, oh my gosh, this is John Deere fabric. Oh, how cute this is. Oh my gosh. That is freaking adorable. Kathie, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. That is just, that would have been great with the strawberry shortcake too. Look at the color mix. Oh my gosh. That is just fabulous fabric. And then the pink, pretty in pink. I am definitely going to do, with these, some way of gathering the supplies and breaking down the fabric into smaller bits. I even have some pink lace in my own personal stash that I'll part with to make sure everybody has some fun like this. All right. Set that aside. I'll put that in the noisy packaging later. Mary, thank you for giving me the heads up on this. You know, I never actually watched that video of Kathie's. I just trusted your word that it was a fabulous kit. And it is. It's definitely a fabulous kit. So we have Rick Rack and Pink Bling. You know, we're in Florida. Sometimes the gluey stuff doesn't make it as well. That's just how it goes. We both, Kathie and I, are both in Florida. And then we have, do you see the delicate rose on here? Oh, come on. You know you want to focus to see the delicate rose. And then a little strip of pink, and they're butterflies. This, oh, that's pretty. And if you're a artist and you receive this, then there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Personally, when I have stuff like this, I sit down and I take my fussy cutting scissors. Oh, by the way, I'm only down to 2 more pair of fussy cutting scissors. I do need to buy some more of these. That's a reminder to myself. Okay, so I'll take your, or you'll take your fussy cutting scissors, or if you're comfortable, your longer style scissors, and then you just trim around the flowers, right? And then you can just apply it like an applique, or, you know, however you want to do it, but that's how I would do it. Now, in some cases, you can take decorative scissors or pinking shears or things like that and play with it there, or however you want to do it. It's just, you know, I was sharing how I do it. This one has enough that you could probably have an itty-bitty stitch all the way around to attach it to wherever it is. But I don't do appliques. Other people do appliques better than I do, so make sure you YouTube that if you're a artist and you get that. But that is a beautiful piece. Oh, and by the way, if you're a mixed media artist and you do the painting, these kinds of flowers you can totally do. Do you see how they do the darker color and then the lighter color? Yeah. Just too cool. Ooh, thank you, Lucy. Look at this. She's got 80s bling. Okay, I'm sorry, but doesn't this feel like the 80s to you guys? Is it just me, or does that color feel like 80s? Oh, I had a bathing suit that color when I was a kid, so maybe that's what it is. And then you've got the wild pink and the sweet pink. And I'm just going to crumble them. And when you guys are the hardest, get your bag of lace and ribbon and trim and all that stuff that is for the tassel kits. It is going to be a big bag. That's why it's taking me so long. It is going to be a big bag per person. And they're all about 12 inches long. And it's going to be completely and totally random from person to person because I am just cutting them and it goes into the bag and then I shake the bag and then I cut more and it goes into the bag and I shake the bag. And now the ones that I've cut so far are in this great big Tupperware bin. And I'm not saying like little Tupperware bin, great big Tupperware bin. But yeah, that was cool for your pink kit, Kathie. Very, very cool. Ow, that's a genius way to do it with heat bond. All right, we're going to go into the blue kit, so give me just a second. I do have a couple of artists now that sew. And so for you artists that sew, I will send you a little bit extra. Ooh, I knocked my desk. Hold your britches, folks. Oh, it doesn't bother you. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with it later then. I need a sip of water. Hey there, Shirley. Did I miss anybody coming in? I don't even know if I did. If I did, hello to whoever came in that I missed. Yes, I was thirsty. That's just how it is. Is it just me, or do these colors feel like that Disney movie Frozen? Aren't they perfect together? All right, let's do this. She has cute little bows. And for those of you that joined later, these are things that... Ooh, 1 yard each. Thank you for giving me the amount. These are things that I purchased from Kathie for the foundation using foundation auction money. And the reason I do that is, one, it's good to support other crafters who are holding auctions. And two, gosh, that is such a pretty color. Two, is it really, really helps me to have ideas for kits, and often in the auctions there's some fabulous random supplies, and this really does remind me of Frozen. Telling you, this is Christmas in July, and right now I feel the emergency to go put together a Frozen kit. Isn't that what that feels like? And when I say this is Christmas in July, that's because my brain is already thinking about next month. Oh, and she's got the fabulous gray trim. And this is the kind that would be really, really good on a cork for a skirt. Wouldn't that be a good cork skirt? I'm sorry, I'm already thinking about the craft for the corks. Oh, I didn't miss you, Mary. I did say hi on that one because in my brain, or if I didn't, in my brain at least, I was thanking Mary for being so awesome and introducing me to the items in this kit. And I never even watched the video from Kathie's thing. Mary just sent me a note when I didn't have Wi-Fi at the time. And look at this. You know, guys, this is going to go into the Christmas in July. And the reason it's going into the auction is because this is going to be a wicked good book cover. And I am going to have papers that fit it, that will go into one kit that's totally ready to be this big. Because it's hard to make a kit this big. But yeah, this can definitely be made into a cool journal. Let me see how it looks upside down. Yeah, I don't know that I would make it into a pocket. So yeah, I'm going to make the pages work for this size. There we go. That one's coming to an auction near you. So we now have two things from your blue section for the Christmas in July. I'm so glad that you're here. That is a beautiful color. I don't know if you guys can quite capture. Let me see if my lighting does a better job with that. Is that any better? Because there's no glare on fabric. And then she's got the happy little mermaids, the sweet little flowers, fabulous blues. Look at this. Doesn't this just make you want to go on a picnic? Hold on. I got to open this up because I want to see. That looks like it was cut to be something different, but those are cool flowers. It does make you wonder what it was, right? But that's awesome. Let's see this one. Oh my gosh, now we know. Look at that. A shirt, maybe? No, we don't know. I said now we know, and I don't know. But that'll be a lot of fun for someone to mess with. And for those who are mixed media artists or paper crafters, I do send materials because materials are fun to intermix with your stuff. And the only material I ever send to the jewelry folks is felt because it keeps your beads from rolling around because I don't have enough bead trays for everybody. Oh, this is pretty. And then a little bit of fun right there. Not quite big enough to go around a cork. Of course, my brain is instantly thinking about that. But wouldn't that be the cutest little thing to put a skirt on a pencil? You know? And then it'd be a pencil skirt. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, yeah, an apron with pockets. That is just adorable. Oh. Wait, who was the other person that I missed? I don't know. All right. Whoever I missed, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. And you even mentioned it. Oh, there you go. Allison. How could I even miss that? Did you know that that's my maiden name? There we go. Another one. That one's cork and adorable. It totally fits a cork. And yep, I'm going to be working on that for a while. See, I suppose this kind of thing would be really, really fun to layer for mixed media. Isn't that gorgeous? Just absolutely gorgeous. I'm really tempted to do a scene. You know how people do it with magazine images on canvas, where you take the colors and make another image. You don't actually take the images to collage. You take the colors and make an image. And I think it would be so much fun to take fabric and do the same thing on a canvas. I love these. There's more of that fabulous one. She's got blue this, and blue that, and blue this. And I love your sizes here because then I can go in people's kits. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. And it's nice because the variety makes everybody's kit just a little bit different. Oh, look at this one. It has like little itty bitty stars. I do need to sit down one day and trim out fabric like this on some of my big pieces of fabric that I need to share out. And this one is a little bit see-through. You see that? But wait, there's more. Yeah, it's like Sleeping Beauty's dress. Oh wait, what's in here? This says 3 yards. We're going to find out what it is. Oh, it's this kind. Look at that. So you know something like this is going to totally go into the frozen journal. Yep, I'm going to make just one. It won't be a whole bunch of them. I'm going to make just one frozen journal kit. That's what's going to happen. I'll pull together. And you know what? I have to tell you guys. Sometimes when I say something online, and I say it while I'm looking at it now, it doesn't always end up there. What happened was I was doing all the kits recently, and I mailed them all out, and all the artists should have their kits by now. And so I was doing all the kits, and in one of the kits, I put the blue ticking. And then she had seen the video where I received the blue ticking in a donation, and it made its way to her. And she said, "Oh, weren't you going to use these for your popcorn journals?" The answer is yes, but that's not a big deal because when I get ready to make the popcorn journals, the popcorn journal kits, then all of those are going to go into, then the fabric, when I realize, oh, wait, I was going to do blue ticking for the fabric, I'll just order it. So it's never a big deal if I say I'm going to use something one way online and it ends up in your kit and you're a artist. It's never a big deal. It just means that I either changed my mind on how I'm going to use it, or I just totally forgot. It ended up in your hands and I have to buy another one, and that's okay because, you know, that idea is still there. Isn't that cool? It's not stretchy, it's just I'm trying to pull it so you can see how cool it is. I know, I should. And I even have a couple of beautiful journals that sit next to me blank. But I do need specifically just one journal for ideas of journals. But that's part of my entertainment too, and having the foundation, besides the work side of the foundation. Oh, look, this one is going to make the cutest. I wonder if that'll fit around a cork. I don't know, it might. It looks like it'll fit around a cork. Look at that one. Isn't it cute? Now I forgot what I was talking about. I got so distracted by what was so cute. I know, I can't not think Frozen when I see your blue kit. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier is, you know, if I say I'm going to have a Frozen thing in the auction, it may or may not be in the auction because I may or may not remember it. Oops, don't drop. Oh, look how pretty this is. Okay, y'all, look at this. Isn't that cool? That is just so pretty. Oh, the other side is even prettier. That is pretty on the front and pretty on the back. Smacks. That is just too sweet. And this one is cute. And then she has a pretty, is that paper? Yep, that's paper. A pretty paper flower like this, and this could be just an Instapocket. You can do the Instapocket that way too. And then she has pretty blue flowers, which can easily be separated. And then this is the snap side of things. Let me see if it comes off. Nope. Oh no, woman. There we go. It's snaps on one side and the other side. And these kinds of things, when they go to the hardest, it's just random. And this will be one person who gets this random set. That's how it goes. And sometimes I do, like last month, I don't know, I think it was 8 people received kit-laden kits. And no, you do not have to make them as a kit the way I send them. You can use the supplies however you want. You are completely free once you have the supplies. And for those of you who received the purses and chose to receive purses, you don't have to modify all the purses. You don't. Everybody should have received 2 purses, and that asked for a particular purse in that video. So, but if you choose to craft with one purse and use the other as a storage or use the other as a purse, it's yours now. Once you receive it, I'm not going to tell you how to use it. You use it how you use it. That's it. No, I'm rambling today, aren't I? Oh, that would be so cute for a mini journal. Can you imagine the little snaps being like the cutest little snap like that? Oh my gosh. Or for like a corset journal, you could totally make it look like little snaps at the top. Okay. Yeah, never mind. That is pretty material. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? That's a good piece too. That's a good long piece. I mean, I've got it folded over and it's 34 inches that way and 19 inches this way. So it's 19 by 34. That is really, really cool. I'll probably trim this baby out into 4x4s because that's the only die I have is the 4x4 one. But I think that would be just beautiful in people's pockets or to share, because that's one of those pieces I think is beautiful to share. Maybe, well, see, I don't know if I want to send a whole bunch of material to everyone because not everybody does material. Ooh, I like the feel of this one. This one's fun. And it's a good size, too. Look at that. My wedding colors were silver and royal blue. We had little boats on the table, but we weren't living in Florida at the time. Arizona was, you know, different kind of hot. Oh, this is sweet. Look at that. That's an iron-on applique in the back and rickrack there. And so for those of you who attend the auctions, yeah, it was beautiful. We absolutely, and I did all of the decorations on my own because, yeah, because that was fun. Because that was fun. And here's the rest of the blue. Isn't that pretty? This was the color in my oldest daughter's wedding. But wait, there's more. I have one more bag, and then I'm moving on to Kathie's second bag. But look at this. Tell me this doesn't feel like Frozen again, guys. Y'all, ladies. Oh yeah, you just wanted to glitter my fingers. There's fun there. All right, silent time in my head. I'm starting to wonder, I've only got an hour before dinner's done. Oh, am I going to even be able to get to Katie's box? I take too long going through things, don't I? I'm so sorry, y'all. I do treasure the things I get to share with the artists, though. I really do. And if you guys only knew the fabulous thank yous that I got, they are amazing. They truly are amazing thank yous. Oh, I'm going to love the purple one. That's fabulous. And then she's got stuff in this one. So I'm going to go through this one last and the purple one next. And don't worry, I always cut everybody's address out before I start these so there's no accidental addresses. All right, we're ready for this purple one, woman. We are ready. I'm making all this noise. Close your ears. I think I can do it all in an hour, but you should see Kathie's box. Not Kathie's, you should see Katie's box. Holy smacks. So Katie, when she holds her auctions, and I attended the last auction, well, not her last three, but three of her auctions that she's done in the past, two of them she gave 10% of the proceeds to the foundation, and one of them she gave 20% of the proceeds to the foundation. And she just made that deposit. It was either this morning or last night, and I am super grateful. It is very, very kind of Katie to do that. Look at how cool this one is. Do you guys see that? It is immediately beautiful. Look at the back. You can see that it's cool too. That is really, really pretty. I stuttered when I said pretty. Did you guys hear that? Bling! Yeah, this needs to be shipped with a toothpick to figure out how to put that on people's mixed media art. Oh no, it's got a hole in it. Make sure this is empty and we are safe. And I think I mysteriously just made that hole because it wasn't coming out a second ago. Do you see that? All right, I've got something to put it in. Oh, nope, too many tiny things. You guys see the crazy stuff I keep on my desk. Okay, back to fun. I know I'm in love with the kit already, too. And I love how you did it by color, Kathie. I really do. Okay, here we go. This is Purple Pizzazz. That is a nice soft material. I actually do have two artists that when I asked them for their wish list, two different artists put on their purple. I love that. That's just sweet. So a lot of this kit will not make its way to the auction, but we can share some of these things. This is a very stiff purpley shiny thing. And this pretty material. And the plastic went flying. All right, you ready for this one? That is cool. That is really, really pretty. Do you see the little bit of bling? Oh, I hope you do. There's little bitty, oh, and it's flat too. It must be some type of a glue that has glitter to it. And another piece here. Isn't that beautiful? I know that is a lot. A yard of each. I want to see what these ones are. Ooh, these are cool. Got these ones, and these ones, and these ones. So your purple is like purple and maroon. I like those two together. It makes me think of how flowers are done, you know? Have you ever seen purple flowers? It's like that hint of maroon that dances around them sometimes. Okay, hold on. I'm not pulling it all out. We've got the glitter down at the bottom, and everybody knows I'm a klutz. All right, and then the two flowers in there. Blingy fun right there. It's a barrette. And then we're ready to share how perfect this purple flower is. This little guy. And boom! Sweet and vintage. How cool is that? I love the mix of supplies you have in here, Kathie. I really do. And for those of you who joined late, it's important for you to know that I will add her, Kathie's resale thing. Or actually, can I ask you a favor? Is Mary still here? Mary Forrester? Maybe Mary Forrester could add it in the thing right there on how to get to Kathie's group on Facebook. But wait, there's more. They are absolutely beautiful. I totally agree with you. That is so pretty. And an applique. Okay, my favorite yet. You know this is going to go into the Shabby Chic auction, and this will be like my little inspiration bit. You know, greens and golds and pinks. I like that. So that's going to be a part of some kind of a Shabby Chic kit. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so fun to do. Oh, look at this. Okay, guys, look at this. Isn't that sweet? Oh, somebody must have had so much fun making this. That is beautiful. What a work of art. I know, I absolutely love that. More fabuloso, and then she's got brighter pink. This sweet one here, look at that. I don't know if you can get that hint of purple in that, but it's like a purple, gray, and pink. That's what it looks like to my eyes. And then sweet dingly purple. Oh, and she even has a washi in this one. Oh, and I'm making a mess. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Oh my gosh, is this velvet? Oh, I can't wait to find out because that's what it looks. Oh my gosh. How perfect. Oh, you know what? This is going to go. Oh, look at that. You're like me. We share hairs with other people. And I apologize to anyone who receives my kits and a hair makes it through. I shed worse than a dog does. So look at how beautiful this is. And this is the kind of thing that I look forward to cutting into sheets of like 8x10 and mailing them to the jewelry crafters. Because it keeps their beads from rolling all over the place when they're working. It's a great material for that. So that is cool. And it's a good size. I'll be able to share this with quite a few. Yep, I have to fold it because that's just how my brain is wired. You guys have to put up with that. Not that you jog. Wouldn't that be the best jogging suit? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this one. This one's sweet. That is just darling sweet. Oh yeah. Hold on. Hold on. There's tape right there. It's coming off. We got it. Kathie, that is a sweet one. And pretty in purple. I feel like we're watching a movie because there's so many fabulous purple things. I'm at the end of the road on purple. So this is definitely more than worth the value of what you charged, Kathie. This is absolutely fabulous. And look at how much material is in this one. I mean, it just folds and folds and folds. I can't even put it all on screen. There's so much. It's a great material, too. That is good stuff. Which is exciting because, by the way, Hartists, if you do happen to have a sewing machine or want to sew by hand and would like a larger piece of material, or even if you want to glue the material to something, let me know. And I will focus on trying to meet some of your wish lists. So give me material and color, right? So just tell me 1, material, 2, what kind of color you would like the material to be, 3, if you want it to be print or solids, 4, if you want me to surprise you, that kind of thing. And I can't always hit everybody's wish lists all at once. I just want everybody to know that. I do try to make as many wishes as I can, you know, but I can't do it all at once. You're right, Kathie. I've got this. I can get this done before dinner. I need more water, though. Thank you so much, Kathie. Definitely cool. Very, very cool stuff. Hold your britches, everyone. I'm not done with Kathie. Totally forgot about the thing I set off to the left. Oh, you're right. Little yo-yo flowers. I know, and my die cutting machine is something that I really need to get a volunteer here locally to use more often. And I can give them materials and paper to work with to die cut stuff so I can send more things to folks. Okay, what do we have going on here, Kathie? Let me see. Hold your britches. She has a paper clip, a little piece, and a big piece. So it looks like, are these kits for hidden paper clips? But I like the size of the paper clip. Either way, it'll make its way into a craft and people can decide how to do that. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a hidden paper clip set for these. And then you have, oh, all kinds of things printed. Look at this. She's got sweethearts. No, the pun wasn't intended on that one. Look at these. And then flowers. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you this thing I procured. Oh, look at these. Those are really pretty too. Great printables, Kathie. Oh, I like that one too. We do have one Hartist with owls on their wish list, so I might just set this aside with the owls. How sweet that is. And I should have a punch that can make these cut out decoratively for her. And then she can choose to fussy cut it from there. And oh my gosh, this one's going to be fun. Let's go through these first. So you printed words on these ones. Strong, loving life, joy, happy, brave. adventure, courage, happiness, and joy. Love, adore, amor. That's amore. You know that they don't put an accent on the E when they spell it in their language, and in English we sometimes put the accent on the E just to tell everyone to sound it out like an A. And in French, the name of that accent is accent aigu. And that's because my daughter has an accent on her E, my very first child. So family, treasure, and memories. Spring is in the air. Time to smell the flower. Take time to smell the flowers. Unicorn lover. Kindness, hope, patience. Mermaid. Flowers, floral. Secret garden. Fairy garden. And gnome. How fun. And you know what? I'm just going to put these in the big bag right here and repackage everything more safely later. And now my brain is making the pun stick to it. Seriously? It's all the noise. That's what it is. It's all the noise. No, hidden paper clips are fabulous. Or you can send whole sheets. I like those. I like those a lot. Come on. Where's it at? Oh, it's up here. Oh, I can see these are going to be great. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see Mary put the link. Thank you so much, Mary, for putting her link there. And that's for Kathie's buying and selling link. In fact, not today, because I just don't have any more hours in the day. But I am going to be listing... Oh, I don't have it upstairs. I have it downstairs. I'm going to be listing different items, and they'll be small items, and I'll just flat rate them. And they'll be listed on Kathie's group. And this is stuff that I'm not putting into the auction, but I'm happy to sell and then mail them like once a week. Look, she made a tag kit. She's got the tags here that she's already cut out. She's got fun bits that are already good lengths. For some reason, these remind me of India, don't they? And then she's got little flowers and pink ribbon in there as well. That's a good kit for someone. So, and you guys, I have to tell you, when I'm making kits for folks, I do make the initial startup of everyone's kits, whatever's on their wish list, and then from there, you know, and I won't do 100% of everyone's wish list. I'll just do a couple of items, and then from there, I'll add random supplies, just completely random. And how come that doesn't fit? What did I do wrong? Is that how it was? I think it was. I did something wrong. And then she's got two more like this. She's got a purple one and a plain one and a manila one. And so this one looks like it has crochet, this fabulous blue bling, and the little blue beads, and then another little trim right there. This is definitely my favorite one. Look at that one. It has these fabulous blue flowers. Does anyone know where I can pick up a whole bunch of these for an inexpensive price? Did I say blue? Purple flowers. But I would love to just pick up a whole bunch of these little flower things at an inexpensive price. So if somebody knows of a link to that, that would be great. And you have this. And then she added napkins for decoupage onto the tags. How cool is that? Definitely super cool. Kathie, those are awesome. And I'll put these in here to keep them safe. Those are already safe, but I'm going to keep tag kit safe and closed. I'll do it under the table so it's not so loud. And Hardest, do you know how I asked Kathie a couple of questions on what was intended, like on the hidden paper clips? I want you to totally feel comfortable saying, okay, what were you thinking when you sent me X, Y, or Z? Sometimes I wasn't thinking and they're just random supplies. Other times I actually was thinking something, and no, I don't expect everybody to watch all these videos because there's a lot. Holy smacks, there's a lot. So now we have finished with the fabulous Kathie's supplies. And I have a couple of fabulous kit ideas coming down the pipeline. Definitely some fabulous kit ideas coming down the pipeline. Set this aside, and we're going to go ahead and start opening what I purchased from Katiestribeoffive. So if you guys could do me a favor and say thank you to Kathie, because she saved me a lot of time. Those are things I didn't have to cut. I didn't have to go spend extra time on. And it's the lovely balance of random. It really is a lovely balance of random. Holy smackaganolis. How am I going to get this out of the box? You guys, I have to tell you, we're about to make some noise. Close your ears. We'll get started with the first part of the noise, and then we'll keep going from there. I'm still going. Okay. So these are her idea for what would be really, really cool closures. And I bought a whole bunch of them because I was thinking, just like I made the key kits, I was thinking these would make really, really good. Oh, be careful with these. I almost poked my hand pretty good there. These have prongs, y'all. So be careful with your prongs. But I was thinking they could glue in stuff in here. And whether or not they want to use them as a closure or not is up to them. They're normally a tie tack. So you just put it through there, slides on, and then they clip it like this. Right? I don't know why they need it to be like that, but that's what it is. But I agree with her that it would be a really cool journal closure. You put the hole in your book, you flip it that way once it's in far enough, because you could totally get it that far into a book and then flip it. And then decorate this. And so these kits will be a while before I put them on the market, because I really gotta get a good mix of ideas of what goes into them. That way each one of them is its own version of fabulous, and she has a whole bunch of them that I picked up. Ooh, and she's got metal pieces too. So that'll be a lot of fun. And let me show you what I mean by a whole bunch. Are you ready for this? Yeah, this is what I mean by a whole bunch. And that's because, you know, when I do stuff, I have to do it in big bulk. You know, think about it, 41 people to do just one item doesn't feel right. And then I want to put some in auctions too, so people can play along in some of the stuff that I send out to the artists. So I'll have to divvy these out, come up with ideas on what goes inside, and have a little fun with this. And sometimes art is for the sake of art, and you're making it even if you're not going to do anything with it, and that's okay too. And I need something safe to put that in, so give me just a jilly minute. So when I was online yesterday, I was talking about how I wish somebody had a die or a punch for earring holders and for jewelry things. And 2 different people send me fabulous links. And so I actually did get 2 different kinds of things for the future. And so I'll hold off on finishing my packaging for bracelets, earrings, jewelry, that kind of stuff. That way, I can use the pieces I like. What does this say anyway? I don't have my glasses on. What does that say? Following the crowd, be an engine, not a caboose. Oh, that's a good line. I do... Oh, even better, keep the original 10 Commandments. So each one has its own little quote. And yeah, I don't have the eyes for that right now. I'll put these in here. This will be fun to make. Okay, let's go through these fabulous fabrics. And I'm excited about these. So we have, and I feel guilty when I'm in an auction too. Because is anybody else like this where when you're in an auction, you feel guilty when you're winning? I mean, I know I'm supporting the auctioneer, so that's good. Gosh, this is just such pretty fabric. And what does this say? A pleasant task maketh the heart light. Isn't that true about art in general? But yeah, I definitely feel that way sometimes. Oh, is that what that is? 10 Commandments Sunday school bracelets? Yeah, the metal things are cufflinks, but I want to create examples on how they can repurpose them into journal closures, because the size of them looks like a pretty good size to make a journal closure. And I'm going to have to tinker with it a little bit on how I would use it to make sure I can give them advice on how, you know, just one example of how they can use it. Do you guys see how on this there's like a crocheted edge? That's cool. Has anybody seen Stacy Whitehouse's crochet skills? Holy smacks, they're fabulous. Oh, and this is just such a sweet silky napkin. Is this a napkin? Oh, that's a big napkin. Look at that. That is pretty. It's big like a tea towel. You can see what I paid for that one, but how cool are these? Isn't that great? Ugh. And there's so many of them. Wouldn't these make the perfect, and I've got, let me measure them really quick because they look like they're a little bit smaller than a normal Midori. And they are, it's 7 3/4 by, yeah, they're 7 3/4 square. So they're a little smaller than a regular Midori. So if I'm to make Midori kits, they totally would fit inside of as one of the pages. You know why? Because fabric can be a page if it wants to be. And then if they don't want to use it as, oh my gosh, look at how much this is. Doesn't this make you want to eat a watermelon? Oh my gosh. This is fabulous. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, where does this fit? Does this fit into any of these kits? Vintage, shabby chic, craft fair. This might fit into the craft fair kits. You know, I like that. No, isn't this cool, Rose? And she has very good prices. And I feel like I get a discount when I make a purchase because everything I end up buying, because she gave 20% on the last auction, this auction that I bought from here, 20% of all of her proceeds she sent back to the foundation. I shouldn't say back to, she sent to the foundation. And on this, guys, look at this. This is wallpaper. Fairy wallpaper. I told her I wanted 10 yards. I don't know how many yards I ended up with because she ran short. But guys, isn't that amazing? I can't wait to share this with everyone. Oh, I'm telling you, I absolutely cannot wait. And look at, it's so cool. Oh yeah. Coming soon to artists near you for anyone who's a paper crafter. Okay, or mixed media. Freaking amazing. Okay, and bought these two. The all-time hit paraders. Why? Because there's some great music in here. The Alley Cat song. Seriously. And on music like this, when they have the big gaps, they make for fabulous journal pages. And then look at this. It's stapled in. So like when I showed you that thing earlier and you have these big pages like this can be good in one of your really big journals. So yeah, that's what these are for, is really big journals. And then there's an organ book. Look at this. Lots of writing space in your organ book. And then look again. It is one I can easily take apart and keep the pages doubly intact for the junk journaler. Yeah, good, the lost chord. It makes me want to do like a Lost Boys book. Speaking of boys, let's talk from boys to men, actually. We do have a couple of male Hartists now, and I've got to keep that in mind and make sure I don't do totally feminine or totally masculine kits. I've got to be just a little bit more neutral on some of the things which I design out. And me personally, I probably... Look at the size of this box. Did you even know there was a large flat rate like this? Coming out. Oops, I knocked you. Hold your britches, all. Hold your britches. Oh, you take care, Rose. I know I gotta go too soon before the husband gets cranky that I'm late for dinner. Okay. Here's something exciting is I bought a bunch of postcards. And the postcards I'm going to go through. They're completely random. She put her favorite image. Here's something. I bought a bunch of postcards and they're completely random. And she put her favorite images on the front, which is okay. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to sort these postcards out so everyone has some to work with. This face actually looks like someone I've met before. So we'll go through these. And so if you have a particular fear, like if you're afraid of dolls or if you're afraid of clowns, please let me know that, because then I'll do my best to keep those images off the screens. And then she's got this green fabric. Okay, this is fun fabric. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. Okay, and then this looks like little deer. So this is definitely a Christmas in July kind of fabric. Ooh, and there's a lot of it. That's exciting. So I'm going to set this one aside. This is going in with the Christmas in July stuff. Actually, I'll put this one in with the Christmas in July because I have another plaid. It'll be like 3 plaids. And then this one. Does anyone feel the 70s coming out of your imagination with this one? Isn't that what that feels like? And now this one I'm excited to show you. I can't wait to show you this one. Let's put these fabulous metal pieces away. And a second look at how the tie clips are, you know, they're all different. And this will be fun to come up with ideas on how to play with them. I don't know what was in here, but there was some kind of a thank you in here. But look at this. Isn't this great? It's a map. It's a fabric map. And it's the whole thing. It's one flippin' piece. How cool is that? Okay, so I'm excited about this piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. So if you guys have ideas, please leave that. Instead of just leaving that here, make sure you leave that in comments. Because I'll come back and take a peek at that later. And come up with ideas for how, you know, what kind of kit would be good using pieces of the fabric map, because it's so bright. My first thought is little golden books, but I don't know. That's my first thought. You know, is some kind of a K-12 feel, and it's such a bright color, bright set of colors, very primary, very cool. And I want to share this. I'm not going to keep it whole. So if anybody thinks of a good kit for that one, let me know. But yeah, that one's awesome. Awesome sauce. Excited about that. And look how many postcard kits I bought from her. That's because I have a lot of folks to share it with. But with that said, we did it. We made it in time to get down there and be ready for the dinner. And I'm even a little bit early. So one final bit. For those that are here, this is what's coming up. So the next auction is on July 13th. Please make sure that you note that it's not at the normal 2 p.m. It's going to be at 12 p.m. this next month. And the theme on that one is Christmas and Curious George, and of course all different kinds of things, as you guys are familiar with if you've attended previous auctions. In August, the theme will be vintage and shabby chic, and September, Jessica Rapp is going to be the one that is hosting the auction. In October, We're going back to the normal 2 p.m., but it's on the first Saturday and not the second Saturday. It's very important. It's October 5th instead. Then November 9th is the second Saturday, back to normal there. And in October, the theme will be craft fair. November, the theme is going to be, you know, the style of Tim Holtz and steampunk. And December, the theme will be for the birds and planners, for the planners. So, bird lovers and planners. I wasn't sure of how to write that out. But with all of that said, should be a lot of fun. And hopefully I'll see you at one or many of those auctions, because it helps support the cost of doing things like this. And these 2 auctions I attended in, if anybody else is aware of other auctions, that it's nice to be able to support 1 or 2 other crafting friends, while also supporting the Hartists in our own auction. So for the love and hugs of all of you. Oh, I'm garbled? What happened? That's so strange. Is it better? Huh. Okay. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Well, I'm logging off anyway, so I'm sorry if it became garbled for you guys. I'm looking forward to putting stuff together for the next auction, and looking forward to hanging out with you guys in the future in another chat. I did just doodle today. I cut a whole video on it while sitting on the beach, and didn't press record.